Welcome to the movie's comments section, where we delve into the intricate web of emotions, decisions, and conflicts that drive the narrative of the bold and the beautiful. In this discussion, we will explore several interlinked events that reveal not only the personal struggles of our characters, but also the complex dynamics between duty, loyalty, and the consequences of unilateral decisions. Our focus today will center on two major storylines, one involving the explosive confrontation between Finn and Bill over the treatment of Luna, and the other dealing with the power struggles at Forrester Creations that force Hope to make life-altering decisions. Let's embark on this journey of analysis and reflection on how these events shape the characters' destinies. The first major event that captures our attention is the heated conflict between Finn and Bill. The drama begins when Finn discovers that Bill, without prior consultation or notification, has taken Luna out of prison and placed her under house arrest. This decision, made without involving those who cared deeply about her, becomes a catalyst for a fierce argument. Finn's anger is not merely about the action itself. It is rooted in a deep-seated belief that decisions affecting someone as vulnerable as Luna should be made transparently and collectively. Finn argues that communication and mutual decision-making are essential, especially in situations where the stakes are incredibly high. Bill, on the other hand, offers a different perspective. He explains that Luna's situation was far more dire than it appeared at first glance. She had been subjected to brutal violence while incarcerated. Faced with this alarming reality, Bill felt compelled to act immediately. His decision, although unilateral, was driven by a sense of urgency and a desire to protect Luna from further harm. Bill's argument rests on the idea that sometimes circumstances demand decisive action, even if it means bypassing conventional protocols. This clash of philosophies between the need for swift protective measures and the value of collective decision-making sets the stage for a confrontation that quickly escalates into physical violence. The conflict between Finn and Bill is emblematic of a larger theme running through the movie, the tension between personal responsibility and collective accountability. Finn believes that no individual, regardless of their intentions, should override the trust and collaboration that binds a community together. His frustration is palpable as he contends that Bill's actions, although seemingly justified by the urgency of the situation, ultimately undermine the mutual trust that holds their social fabric intact. The ensuing physical altercation between the two characters is not just an explosion of pent-up anger, it is a dramatic representation of the broader conflict between individual impulses and communal norms. Moving from personal betrayal and miscommunication to corporate power struggles, we encounter another dramatic arc that further enriches the narrative tapestry of the bold and the beautiful. In this storyline, Hope finds herself in an increasingly untenable position as she witnesses Carter's actions in the boardroom of Forrester Creations. Carter's decision to hand back control of the company to Ridge represents more than a simple transfer of power. It signifies a seismic shift in the balance of influence within the corporate structure. For Hope, who has long dedicated herself to the well-being of Forrester Creations, this power play becomes the tipping point that forces her to reevaluate her future within the company. Hope's inability to stop Carter's maneuver underscores a recurring theme in the film, the struggle to maintain control in the face of unforeseen challenges. As Carter reassigns authority, Hope is confronted with the harsh reality that her vision for the company may no longer align with its new direction. This misalignment creates an insurmountable gap between her personal ideals and the evolving corporate agenda. The decision to step away from Los Angeles, a city that once symbolized opportunity and ambition for her, is both heartbreaking and liberating. It marks the end of an era as Hope decides to forge a new path that prioritizes her personal growth and emotional well-being over the demands of a corporate world that no longer feels like home. Brooke's role in this unfolding drama adds yet another layer of complexity to the narrative. In a surprising turn of events, Brooke chooses to accompany Hope as she embarks on this new journey. Their decision to leave Los Angeles together is a powerful testament to the bonds of friendship and mutual support that can emerge even in the midst of professional upheaval. However, the choice is not without its costs. Ridge, who had hoped to maintain a closer connection with Brooke, finds himself facing the painful reality that regaining control of Forrester Creations may come at the expense of personal relationships. His longing to hold onto both the company and his connection with Brooke is met with the bittersweet truth that sometimes victories in the boardroom do not translate into personal fulfillment. Ridge's internal struggle reflects a recurring dilemma in The Bold and the Beautiful, the conflict between ambition and personal relationships. His determination to reclaim the company is laced with a sense of isolation, as each strategic win is counterbalanced by the loss of cherished interpersonal connections. The narrative suggests that while power and success in the corporate arena can be intoxicating, they often come with hidden costs that affect one's emotional life. Ridge's predicament serves as a cautionary tale about the sacrifices required in the relentless pursuit of control, where the price of ambition can be measured in lost time with those who matter most. As we draw connections between these two major events, it becomes clear that the film masterfully intertwines personal and professional conflicts to create a tapestry of human experience. On one hand, we see the raw emotional intensity of interpersonal betrayal and miscommunication through the lens of Finn and Bill's altercation over Luna's fate. On the other hand, the corporate power struggles at Forrester Creations expose the vulnerability of individuals like Hope and Ridge, who find themselves caught between the demands of ambition and the necessity of personal relationships. Both arcs emphasize that decisions, whether made in moments of crisis or through calculated power plays, have far-reaching consequences that ripple through every aspect of the characters' lives. At the heart of these intertwined stories is a profound meditation on trust and the importance of communication. The heated dispute between Finn and Bill raises critical questions about who has the right to make decisions on behalf of others, and under what circumstances it is acceptable to bypass established channels of communication. This dilemma is mirrored in the corporate arena, where Hope's departure underscores the isolation that can result when decision-making becomes too centralized. The film ultimately invites the audience to reflect on the delicate balance between individual initiative and collective responsibility, urging us to consider how our actions impact not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us. Moreover, the narrative of The Bold and the Beautiful encourages viewers to appreciate the complexity of human relationships. The emotional fallout from Finn and Bill's conflict, as well as the professional ramifications of the power shifts at Forrester Creations, reveal that life is rarely black and white. Instead, it is a mosaic of choices, each fraught with competing motivations and unforeseen consequences. The film does not offer easy answers. Rather, it presents a series of moral and ethical dilemmas that challenge both the characters and the audience to think deeply about the nature of loyalty, duty, and the human cost of decisions made in moments of crisis. In the end, the intertwined stories of personal betrayal and corporate realignment serve as a microcosm of the larger human experience. They remind us that every decision, no matter how well-intentioned, carries with it the potential for both positive change and unintended harm. Whether it is the hasty decision to remove Luna from an unsafe environment or the strategic reorganization of power within a storied corporation, the choices made by our characters have lasting repercussions. These narrative threads, while distinct in their immediate context, ultimately converge to offer a broader commentary on the complexity of modern life, where personal and professional spheres are inextricably linked. As we reflect on these dramatic events, it is clear that The Bold and the Beautiful is more than just a tale of conflict and romance. It is an exploration of the human condition. The film challenges us to consider the consequences of our actions, the importance of communication, and the delicate balance between self-interest and collective well-being. In a world where every decision carries weight, the narrative serves as both a mirror and a guide, reflecting our own struggles while offering insights into how we might navigate the complexities of our lives with greater empathy and understanding. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the pivotal events of the bold and the beautiful. We hope that this discussion has provided you with new perspectives on the characters' motivations and the far-reaching impact of their choices. If you enjoyed this analysis and would like to see more content like this, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, goodbye and keep watching for more insightful explorations of your favorite movies.